Today we cut every team's best player, make them sign with another team, creating absolute madness in the NFL. Go ahead and look at the quarterbacks first. Josh Allen went to the Miami Dolphins, his division rival. He really betrayed his old team in the Buffalo Bills like that. Matthew Stafford is back on the Detroit Lions. Okay, that is absolute crazy. Madden had to have played that somehow. Jamar Chase was the best player on the Bengals, so Burrow stayed in Cincinnati. Lamar Jackson went to the New York Jets. Oh god, his career might actually be over. Jahmyr Gibbs leads the running back position, and he is going to the Indianapolis Colts. So they lost Jonathan Taylor, but they got an even better running back. Bijan Robinson to the Denver Broncos with Bo Nix as well. That offense might be very dangerous. Jonathan Taylor went to the Cardinals. McCaffrey staying on the Niners. Derrick Henry went to the Washington Commanders. Him and Jaden Daniels might actually do something in Washington. Move on to the wide receivers. Well, Jamar Chase is on the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love finally gets his wide receiver one. ASN went to New York Jets, so they might actually have a decent offense. And Justin Jefferson did too. Wait, how did? And they got CeeDee Lamb. There is no way Jets got JSN, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, and don't forget, they also signed Lamar Jackson as well, so they might have one of the best offenses, if not the best offense in the NFL currently. Crosby left the Raiders to go to the Chicago Bears. That's not the first time that a premier pass rusher went from the Raiders to the Bears. Anderson Jr. went to the New England Patriots. Myles Garrett went to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Micah Parsons is on the Indianapolis Colts. For this video, our best overall teams are going to be the Indianapolis Colts picking up Jahmyr Gibbs on offense, Micah Parsons on defense. The Detroit Lions, they only picked up Matthew Stafford, but I guess they just had such a great roster to begin with. They're still just one of the best teams, even though they lost Jahmyr Gibbs. And the Denver Broncos, this offense is going to be filthy now that they added Bijan Robinson. The defense was already good, but it's going to be even better because they added Christian Gonzalez, one of the best cornerbacks in the game, at a 98 overall. But I specifically have two teams I'm interested in. The first one's going to be the New York Jets, especially because this offense, with these top three wide receivers and Lamar Jackson leading that quarterback as well, is going to be very special. I also signed Dexter Lawrence to their defense as well. I mean, it's the New York Jets, so something's probably going to go wrong, right? The other team I'm very interested in is going to be the Cincinnati Bengals. Obviously, getting rid of Jamar Chase is going to be a huge detriment to their team, but they did pick up a lot of players. Another left guard in Joe Thuney, that's a 96 overall. Lane Johnson at a 99. On the defensive side of the ball, they picked up two new players as well, and Jeffrey Simmons and Derwin James to help out the secondary. We're going to hop into our first game in week one with the New York Jets to try out this amazing new offense. We already hit Justin Jefferson for like, what, a 30-yard gain almost? I mean, we have some great defenses in the league, but I don't think it's any defense that can really and truly stop this offense on a consistent basis. Look for Justin Jefferson deep here. He's probably going to end up being in the end zone. Going to have to roll out to the right though. X is wide open. I know he's not one of our great players, but still going to use him. How is Isaiah Likely actually on our team? The ball here in the red zone. Going to roll around a little bit, and Justin Jefferson is wide open in the end zone. Touchdown. That might be the easiest first drive I've ever done in Madden. Fast forward to the fourth quarter. This game is a lot closer than it should be. It is a tied game, 14-14. By the way, I might have to remind you guys, the Bills don't even have a Josh Allen, so I don't know how they're keeping up with us right now. Or not even really keeping up, because we're not scoring many points either. How are the Buffalo Bills stopping us? I don't think they're going to be able to stop me this time though. Square is wide open. Literally, there's multiple players just wide open on every single play. I'm just going to throw it up to JSN. Actually, you know what? The game's on the line. I better not do that. We're going to scramble around a little bit, run it straight up the middle, and we get a rushing touchdown with Lamar Jackson. Hopefully, our defense can hold up at least one more time, but the Bills go down and score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion as well. 14 seconds left, but I mean, I guess if it's any team that can make a Hail Mary to win a game, it is this one. Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, and JSN all on the field right now. Just one player has to catch a crazy ball. Gonna throw it up to CD deep downfield, and it is incomplete. 7 seconds left. Well, if he didn't catch it, I guess we'll go with another receiver. Oh my goodness, JSN is wide open. Nobody's even around him, but he drops the ball. How is Lamar Jackson and JSN not connecting for a game-winning touchdown right there? Oh my goodness, that absolutely sucked. That could have been a savior play too, but he is kind of open here. Catches it. He has to get in the end zone, and he does. Touchdown. We end up winning this game with a walk-off touchdown, beating the Bills 27-22. What a game to have on week one, the first game of this video as well. To be honest with you guys, that's really the only team I wanted to play with. So let's go ahead and send to the playoffs. See what teams with their new makeovers make it into the playoffs. Basically have the same #1 seeds that we had in real life in the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. Also have the Colts and Chiefs making it, Patriots and the New York Jets. Okay, one of the most interesting teams did make it. New looking Cincinnati Bengals made it in. They're going to face the Chargers in round one. We have the Cowboys, Commanders, Vikings and Packers, and then the Buccaneers and Rams. This is going to be a very good first round, but I'm very surprised that the Detroit Lions didn't make it in with Matthew Stafford. Burrow led the lead in passing yards, followed by Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. So the top three stayed on their same team, not interested. Michael Penix Jr. was in the top 5 with Bo Nix as well. What was the first player that got put on another team? That Phillip Rivers is up here with 4,000 yards, and also they made it into the playoffs, so that's kind of interesting. Mac Jones on the Raiders now. I don't see any players that like got traded like far up on the list at all. Okay, next is Lamar Jackson with 3,580. Bijan Robinson, now the Denver Broncos, led the lead in rushing yards, followed by Kenneth Walker, Jahmyr Gibbs on the Colts, Derrick Henry on the Commanders, and Josh Jacobs. And then receiving wise, Keenan Allen led the lead in receiving yards. There's no way that's actually right? Followed by T. Higgins and David Sills. What is going on right now? Each round, I'm going to pick one game to hop into. In this one, we're going to hop into the Green Bay Packers versus the Minnesota Vikings, because the Packers actually picked up a lot more players than I originally thought. Jamar Chase and Tyreek Hill are now on the Packers. That is crazy for Jordan Love. Like, this offense is actually elite. Defense is not bad whatsoever, especially since they picked up Josh Allen from the Jaguars. Into the fourth quarter, we're looking pretty darn good. Up 14-0 now, and with a minute and 20 seconds left, as long as we protect the ball, get a couple of first downs, that should be game. I'm just going to go ahead and run the timeout. I don't want to be the reason they lose, and we do end up winning this game 14-0. And this is how the rest of the first round went. Pretty interesting games. The Bengals blew out the Chargers 45-14. New York Jets are moving on to the second round. If you can't tell, I'm probably pulling for them by now. Sadly, the next team that we are playing with is the opponent that they're going up against in the Denver Broncos. I don't want to beat the New York Jets, but I just have to play with this new Denver Broncos team. In the third quarter, they are blowing out the New York Jets 30-7. Get another touchdown, 37-7, entering the fourth quarter. Maybe I should have picked the Jets and tried to help them out a little bit. On a 3rd and 4 right now, but I really want to get a touchdown with Bijan Robinson myself on his new Denver Broncos team, and we take off inside the 15-yard line now. Sadly, we're on another 3rd down here. Can I please just pick up the first? Great blocking, but number 94 gets to us. That could have been a touchdown right there, and we turn it over on downs. So no touchdown from us. We do end up winning this game 37-7. Did we really win though? Because we had to see our New York Jets team that we were pulling for actually lose in the divisional round. We have 4 teams left, and those 4 teams are going to be the Denver Broncos, obviously, and the Cincinnati Bengals in the AFC Championship game. In the NFC Championship game, we have the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to go ahead and play with the Dallas Cowboys in this round because I don't know any new players that they got on their team. I want to see who they got. The team just looks the same. Did they literally not pick anybody up and they're already in the NFC Championship game? Yeah, they didn't pick a single player up, I don't think. This game is looking like it's going to be a blowout. So, can we please hop into at least one game where it's close so we can actually like get into the game and have to get a touchdown or something in crunch time? We end up losing this game 31-13. The Green Bay Packers of Jamar Chase and Tyreek Hill are going to the Super Bowl. Now it's time to see who they're playing in that big game with the Denver Broncos versus Cincinnati Bengals, and we finally have a close game. During the fourth quarter, we are up, but only by 4 points, 14-10. We need to go down and score at least a field goal to put us in decent position. Amazing play to Chase Brown, and we're already inside the 10-yard line. Really don't have any really good weapons on offense besides for T. Higgins. Maybe we'll look to him or just look to whoever get open. Oh yeah, R1 is wide open, gets a touchdown. We're winning 21-10, 4.5 minutes left. That should be game as long as we don't blow a big lead. But the Denver Broncos go down and get a touchdown of their own. So we get the ball back with about 3 minutes left. All we need to do is really run some time off. Oh my goodness, what a hole by our offensive line. A couple of really good plays later. We are right around the red zone. But the thing is, we're on a 3rd and 10. If we don't pick up this first down, it gives the Denver Broncos a chance to come back in this game. We need to pick it up right here. Circle might be up. He kind of is. And does catch the ball for the first down. All right, we should be able to run all the time off and win this game. And we do end up winning this game 21-16. We have our 2 Super Bowl teams, the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals. We'll look at both of their teams already, but we'll look at them once again just in case if you forgot. Here's the Cincinnati Bengals, and here's the Green Bay Packers. Made themselves amazing offense, especially with that wide receiver core. Already having a really good defense. At halftime, we have a very close game. The Green Bay Packers are barely winning 14-10. Bengals go down inside the 10-yard line, but somehow don't get any points out of it. I guess they went for it on 4th down. We have a scoreless third quarter. Hop into the 4th now. The Packers go down and get a field goal up by 7 points. Can the Bengals get a touchdown touchdown to tie it up, and they cannot. The Packers get the ball with a minute and a half left. All they need to do is get at least 1 or 2 first downs, and they should be Super Bowl champions. Josh Jacobs go ahead and gets a first down on the first drive. One more kneel down should end up sealing this game, and it does. The Green Bay Packers are your Super Bowl champions. Jordan Love at the helm with the help of their new additions and Tyreek Hill and Jamar Chase. They are Super Bowl champions. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope your team did good. If not, sorry. Let me know if I should do it again in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll check you guys out next time. Peace.